We are a minute from something massive here, from history. Wrexham 2-1 up at Cardiff. Lily Jones, perfect ball to Iden. Wrexham looking to run the clock down. Iden trying to find Cara Jones, who does really well to hold off Barry. She's dispossessed by Price, who clears. Gibbard with a good foot in, edge of the area now. She feeds a good ball in as well, back to goal. Hughes helps it on. Shot comes in from Lightfoot, blocked. And Evans smashes it clear, but it'll go to Wrexham on the halfway line. 30 seconds left of the 5 added minutes. Wrexham 2-1 up. That's a good ball to Hughes as well, and Hughes is aware there's space to the left. Ball's worked wide. Lightfoot can't keep it in. 15 seconds plus what the ref chooses to add on. He did book Rebecca Pritchard for time wasting during the 5 added minutes, so he won't blow bang on. But we are so close to something unbelievable here. Iden taking it to the corner flag again. We've had the 5 added minutes. Iden holding on. Come on, ref, do your job. He's right over there. Iden's doing her job. That's superb work by it. Still hanging on. And in the end, offside given against it. Not sure how that works, but anyway, Cardiff, will they get one last Hail Mary in? Rosie Hughes is racing back. Oh, it's a good ball forwards though. Collie has brought it down. She has support and she's managed to get through a challenge. Danger here, Barry, edge of the area. Oh, Rebecca Pritchard, great tackle. Come on, ref. He's added 40 seconds on. I don't see where that's gone. Price throwing it in short. He's given him every chance. Price hits her crosser once, and Iden gets there. Hughes was there, good defensive work, but it's played forward. Great ball by Lily Jones. Hughes against the last defender, but surely she's going into the corner flag. Maybe not. She cuts into the box and tries to side for Evans. Good tackle. And there it is! There it is! 3 weeks ago, we were supposedly suffering from a complex against Cardiff and Swansea. Not anymore. We have beaten Swansea twice, handled them in one of those occasions, and now, look at this. Cardiff City 1, Wrexham 2. Wrexham win at Cardiff. Cardiff will be champions, no question about it. We've just delayed that, but Wrexham, we stand on a par with them. The celebrations out there are fantastic. This team, I love this team. They're the best. Well, we drew at Cardiff Met. I know I've said this a billion times. When we drew at Cardiff Met, our season was over. But this team would not accept that. They were depressed afterwards, they were upset afterwards. They knew they kept doing the right thing and going about the job in the right way, and yet the results just weren't coming. They needed something miraculous to get into the top half of the second phase. They produced something miraculous. They respond to that disappointment by beating Aberystwyth 7-1, by winning the derby against TNS, an excellent team who were on fire thanks to Lily Jones's 87th minute screamer. Oh, it's on the side of the pitch. Karen Allen going mad. Terrific celebration. And Wrexham, we pushed on then, beat Swansea 5-0 in the Welsh Cup, beat them in the last minute at Swansea to achieve that impossible dream and get into the top half again. Karen Allen is going insane out there. And now, well, we just continue. We start off by beating TNS again, convincingly, and now we have won at Cardiff for the first time ever. When that second goal went in, that is the first time we've ever led Cardiff, whereas the players have a huddle on the sides of the pitch. Absolutely remarkable. We have held on and we have won it. And we went behind, of course. Cardiff are the champions for a reason. Billingham, against the run of play, drove in a long-range shot. It was a great finish by her into the bottom left corner. But Wrexham fought back well. Great assist by Iden, hooking the ball in from the right. Ava Suckley, one-on-one, finished it beautifully. And in the second half, we continued in the same way. And Abby Edendon, as Wrexham players come out of their huddle with a scream of delight. Abby Edendon hit the post. It ricocheted back out. She prodded it home. But I tell you what, from the back to the front, that is an utterly magnificent ball. Lily Jones there needed treatment, was limping heavily off the pitch, but she's not going to come off just because she can't walk, because she's not that kind. And that is utterly brilliant. The key moments in this remarkable 2-1 when, as the celebrations go on, Cardiff taking the lead. Price so dangerous from set pieces, standing the ball and Craven backpedaling did ever so well to push the ball clear, but it was kept alive on the side of the box. Ball driven back in. Wrexham poked it half clear. Cairns was about completely clear, and so Cardiff player got a toe to it, and Billingham struck it superbly into the bottom left corner. Craven had no chance as it came through a crowd, and Cardiff had the lead. It was against a runner player, it's got to be said. Wrexham had looked really impressive in the first half. Cardiff switching to 4 at the back, and it didn't do them favours. We dealt with them comfortably. But that goal put us behind. We equalised though with Lizzie Craven knocking a long goal kick. Cara Jones hooking it on the right flank, and Edendon does brilliantly to keep it in, never mind anything else, but she volleys a beautifully weighted ball into the path of Ava Suckley, who drives into the box and so cool slots it past Karen Chamberlain to give us the equaliser. Suckley absolutely on fire in front of goal. It was a lovely finish. I mean, Edendon, like I said, did superbly to keep it in. Suckley had a really big bounce to deal with, but tamed it nicely with her right foot and slid it home. Brilliant finish. And then the winner, it was scrappy and beautiful. Starts off great work by Lightfoot. Robs long, level the edge of the area on the left hand side. She's got 2 players in the box, Lily Jones in support, pulls it back. Suckley has come out to help her out wide. She rips in a vicious right-footed ball. It's headed up in the air by Jenkins, and Cara Jones is brilliant to get between Chamberlain and the ball. So it drops for Edendon. The first shot from 6 yards out on the stretch hits the post. It ricochets back out. There's 2 defenders from her in the goal, but she keeps it cool and slots it home. Oh my word. And that is great. I'm telling you. That's why you follow a team. Cara Jones did so well to get in Chamberlain's way. Edendon's first finish hits the post, but her instant on the stretch second finish is brilliant. And then the pulls of celebration from Edendon as Cara Jones hooks it. Wrexham have made history here, and I tell you what, this season has been a triumph as it turns out. But next season feels exciting too, doesn't it? I've enjoyed that. Thank you so much everyone for throwing in your Ask Wrexham comments. I'll enjoy reading that on the way home. I'm not driving today. And thanks as well, of course, you guys were right to point out the superb work of our production team. Thanks to them as well. It's always a pleasure to work with them. But the most important thing of all is the final score was Cardiff City 1, Wrexham 2. God damn it. Yes! Well, we'll have that, won't we? Fantastic stuff from Wrexham, thoroughly deserved. I am a happy little man. Ta-ta.